What's up, you guys? Martin here, and tonight I wanted to show you guys a little recipe that I stumbled across, and I tested it. It came out perfect. So I thought I would share with you guys, since you guys like how I cook on videos, so that's what I'm gonna do. Nicky has been gone for 3 days. He went to Tracy. He went to his family's, basically. His grandpa is not doing very well. We think it's the last of his days, so Nicky wanted to be there for his grandpa. I couldn't go because I had work, and it is what it is, you know? So I've been at home, and I wanted to show you guys this awesome meal. Also, if you guys haven't checked out me and Liana's Poor Taste Game Challenge, go take a look at it. I know it's like 30-something minutes long, maybe 32, I believe. I don't usually like having videos that long, but it was so fun, and I think you guys would like it, especially like us almost throwing up. It's pretty funny. Also, Liana played the PlayStation VR Shark Attack, Shark Odyssey, whatever you want to call it. So go check it out. So tonight, you guys, for dinner, we are going to make, me and you and me, are going to make some Mexican cornbread casserole. You guys, I know, cornbread, Mexican styled. I thought the same thing, but I tried it. It was so good. So I already got started. I almost forgot to film this, so good thing I'm in the early stages of prepping this. But I already made the cornbread mix, and that's right here. All right, so I've made the cornbread mix. It's really thin. The cornbread rises. So what the mix has inside is the 1 box of cornbread muffin mix, 1/4 a cup of egg beaters, 1/3 of a cup of 2% milk, and some corn, like a half of the 3/4 of corn. So if you poured frozen corn into a bowl of 3/4, you just divide that into half. So that's what's in the mix right now. And then we are going to be adding the meat. You're only gonna use a half of a pound. So you just cut this straight down the middle, and you only use 1/2. If you're doubling the recipe, use both. Use all of it, but just 1/2 of this. So let's get doing that right now. So while the meat is cooking, I wanted to just show you how easy this is to make, okay? A half a pound of ground beef, ground hamburger, egg beaters, this Rotel diced tomatoes, green chili, a can of Hunt's tomato sauce, cumin, sweet corn, milk, and cornbread. That is literally all you need for this dinner. And I'm not even kidding. It's the easiest thing, but it is so good. Oh, also, I forgot the main ingredient. Cheese. We forgot the cheese. A Fiesta blend cheese. This is all you need. So let's get down to cooking, finishing this meat up. Before you start anything, make sure to preheat your oven to 375. After you preheat your oven to 375, then whatever pan or Pyrex you're using, spray it, like coat it with Pam non-stick, okay? Don't go all heavy with it, just spray, a light spray all over that. Then make the cornbread mix, as I did. And when you're making the meat, crumble it up, like really good, like really fine as you're going, because you want enough for that half of ground beef to cover, kind of like cover the cornbread. So after the meat is done, browned, no pink in the middles, no pink at all, you're gonna drain the meat, and then I'll show you what's next. After you drain the meat, you're then gonna pour an 8-ounce can of Hunt's tomato sauce. You can use any tomato sauce you want, actually, but I just got Hunt's. So 8-ounce can of that. Then we're gonna add 1 can of the drained. Then we're gonna add 1 can of the drained Rotel diced tomatoes and green chili. Okay. And then after this, you have to add, they say to add a half a teaspoon of ground cumin. I'm gonna just do a full teaspoon, and I'm also adding my own stuff, chili powder, and garlic powder. I like my stuff a little bit more seasoned. If you just stick with the cumin, it's going to be kind of bland. So whatever spices you usually like your Mexican styled meat for tacos, go ahead and do that. So as we are doing that, I'm going to stir in the tomato sauce and the meat, just like that. Alright, it's mixed and seasoned, and you're supposed to pour 3/4 of a cup of sweet corn. I poured half of that into the batter, and the other half is supposed to go in here, but I'm not going to overdo it with the corn, so I'm only going to sprinkle a little bit in there. I really don't want to go over with it because it's already in the batter, so I'm only going to mix a little bit in. Look how pretty that is. Look at the colors. You don't have to add the corn if you don't like. Nick really didn't care for it, the corn being in there, but I like to stick with recipes as much as I can. And I like the corn, so it's not even a bad thing. It's alright. So let's show you the next step. So the next step is we're gonna pour that mixture that we just made, the meat with the tomato sauce, with the diced tomatoes, green chili. We're gonna pour that on top of this. Alright? So here we go. Okay, just pour it on top. Alright, so now you're gonna just kind of smooth it out. Kind of like a cake. Just like that. Like I said, easy, quick meal, and it's really filling and it's really good. So there we go. We covered it all. And now for the most important part, topping it with cheese. Lots and lots of cheese. It can't be a casserole without cheese. And use the Fiesta blend. You don't have to get all fancy with Tillamook or whatever. This is just a great value brand. Just make sure it's all covered with cheese. Alright, so it is covered with cheese. And now we're going to bake this 15 to 20 minutes or until the edges are lightly browned and the cornbread base is done. I usually just go for the whole 20 minutes, just better safe than sorry. So then we're just going to put that into the oven. Alright you guys, so it's been 20 minutes. We are now going to take out. And here it is. Look at how good this looks. So we're going to let this cool for a bit and then I'll cut into it. Alright you guys, I just cut into it. It looks amazing. Look at this. Easy recipe where you don't feel like cooking a whole big meal. This can feed, look at this cheesiness. You can feed a family with this. You can double the recipe. It's cooked through to perfection. Look at that. Look at that. This is its taste. So good. Please, you guys, if you guys tried this recipe, let me know how you like it in the comments down below of this video. If you guys like this video, please like, subscribe, favorite, share with your friends, family for more content. And until next time, you guys, don't be a lemon, be a rosebud.